Cindy will be late today.
Okay.
Because Brielle's swimming. So they'll be here.
Then what?
Brielle's swimming.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, let us begin,
she'll
because
she'll arrive around 10:30.
but we have arrived, so let us begin. Page 61. You want to try Montauk fooling around, just you and me?
Okay. It's only us that have to listen to it. But it's good to you, because you always know better.
Let me get my tummy done.
I tried to get something cold and just water-based so that I would. It's good.
Good.
Plain berries.
All right, so how about you'll start, Montauk, and I'm going to come right in. We won't do it together even once. You'll start.
Oh dear. And it's 61.
61, the last paragraph.
Let me just get a permission on that before I.
Well, let's do it together once then. That'll make it easier. Matovu oharecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Now you take it. No, it was nice. That was very nice. Va'ani tefilati v'cha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chastecha aneni emet hishecha. Page 63, for reviving us each morning. Second paragraph. Elohai neshama Hashem natata b'tehorahi. Elohai neshama Hashem natata b'tehorahi. Elohai neshama shenatata Kozman shama v'kirbi moda'ani lefanech Adonai Elohai v'Elohei Avotai ribon kol hamasim adon kol haneshamot Baruch atah Adonai hamachazir neshamot nifgarim meitim. Page 65. Yes, 65. Morning blessings, all the big and little things we give thanks for every morning. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sachvi bina lavchin bein yom ubein layla. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. כפופים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, ברוך הארץ על המים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שעשה לי כל צורתי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, המכין מצעדי גבר. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, עוזר ישראל בגבורה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, עוטר ישראל בתפארה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, הנותן ליעב כוח. And I want to add one today. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, whose beautiful flowers in the springtime adds joy to our lives. It applies to both of you. You're walking in with flowers today and you showed me the beautiful flowers you've got.
I took a picture of the flowers.
Oh, isn't that nice? Sweet, very nice. Ah, wow. They're beautiful.
You have to smell these. These are really roses. Not all. That's the smell.
Gorgeous. How nice. They're beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You know, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Can we put them on a beamer?
Yeah, sure, I'm fine with that. We'll have to move them when the tour comes, but that's good for now. No, leave them there. It's great. It's good.
There.
Okay.
Is that a good arrangement? No, you don't have to put more there. Because they're there.
Now, with this just happening, the next prayer is page 65. 6 lines from the bottom in the English, and listen to what we're about to say. It just happens right after this act of loving kindness. All right? Here we go. Page 65, 6 lines up from the bottom of the page. Strengthen our desire to do good deeds, like this. Teach us humility that we may serve you. May we find grace, love, and compassion in your sight, and in the sight of all who look upon us this day and every day. Grant us a full measure of loving kindness, of chesed. Praised are you, Adonai, who bestows loving kindness upon God's people, Israel. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Beautiful.
I like the way you read that. It's a different way of thinking of it. It's good the way you read it.
Yes, nice. Let's continue with thinking of more gifts in our lives, especially creation. Page 83. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch hu, Baruch oseh v'reshit, Baruch omer v'yoseh, Baruch ozer u'mekayim, Baruch merachem al ha'aretz, Baruch merachem al habriot, Baruch mishalem sachar tov lire'av, Baruch chai la'ad v'kayam lanetzach, Baruch podeh u'matzil, Baruch shemo. יחיד חי העולמים מלך משובח ומפואר עדי עד שמו הגדול ברוך אתה אדוני מלך מהולל בתשבחות. Page 85. Counting on the Hebrew side, the 9th line and the 11th line. We skip number 10. About the heavens rejoicing. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim. B'tagel haaretz. Yehiram hayam, Yehiram hayam, Yehiram hayam. Umelo, Yehiram hayam, Yehiram hayam, Yehiram hayam. Umlo, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. And page 87, in the middle of the page where we get to single lines. Torat Adonai T'mimah, Torat Adonai T'mimah, Torat Adonai T'mimah, Meheshivana Hafesh, Edut Adonai Ne'emana, Machkimat Peti. I just want to say this is a good one for Hebrew readers because the first 3 words of each couplet repeat 3 times. So it really helps our reading. Here we go. Plus, the message of it is good too, but it's also good for the practice. Pikudei Adonai Yisharim, Pikudei Adonai Yisharim, Pikudei Adonai Yisharim, Mesamchei Lev, Mitzvat Adonai Bara, Meirat Einayim, Yirat Adonai Tehora, Yirat Adonai Tehora, Yirat Adonai Tehora, Omenet La'ad, Bishpetei Adonai, Emet, Tzadku yachdav, Yai lai 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 lai, Yai lai 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 lai, Yai lai 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 lai, Yai lai 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 lai, Yai lai 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 lai, Yai lai 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 lai, Yai lai lai lai, Yai lai lai lai, Yai lai lai lai. And let's go to since it's a birthday Shabbat, let's go to page 89, counting up from the bottom of the page in the Hebrew, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines where it says, Limnot Yamenu, Kain Hoda, V'navi Levav Chachma. To count our days, teach us how to count our days, how to value all of our days, so that we will gain a heart of wisdom. Limnot Yamenu, Teach us to number our days. Teach us to number our days, that we may get us a heart of wisdom. Teach us to number our days, that we may get us a heart of wisdom. Teach us to number our days. Page 94. A song for the Sabbath day, which is the one day that has a name. The rest of the days have numbers, as I've said any number of times. In Jewish tradition, Sunday is Yom Rishon, first day. Monday is Yom Sheni, second day. They don't have names. The only one that's got a name is Yom HaShabbat. It's also Yom HaShvi'i, the seventh day, but it has its own name.
Yom Shishi. Yom Shishi.
Yeah, but that means sixth day. It's not a name, it's a number. The only one that has its own name is Shabbat. So let's also teach us to name our days. and let's read the English first, the first four stanzas, because it's full of joy. Here we go. A song for Shabbat. It is good to acclaim Adonai, to sing your praise, exalted God, to affirm your love each morning and your faithfulness each night, to the music of the lute and the melody of the harp. Your works, Adonai, make me glad. I sing with joy of your creation. Okay. Page 94. Mizmor shir liyom HaShabbat, tov lehodot Adonai, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha, ve'emunatcha b'leilot, alei asor b'aleina, ve'alei higayon bechinor. Back to the top. Mizmor shir liyom HaShabbat, tov lehodot Adonai, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon. Fifth line, ki simachtani Adonai befoalecha, b'maaseh yadecha ranein, magalu ma'asecha Adonai me'od, amku ma'shebotecha. Mizmor shir liyom HaShabbat, tov lehodot Adonai, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon. Page 100. The chorus being Hallelujah, Hallelujah, or the Hallelujah chorus. This is our Hallelujah chorus. Here we go, in the middle of the page. Hallelujah, 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 El Bekadsha, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Beki Hauzo, Hallelujah, 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 Bikurotav, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Kirov Gudo, Hallelujah, 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 b'tei kashofar, hallelujah, hallelujah, b'nei bel v'chinor, hallelujah, 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 b'tov umachol, hallelujah, hallelujah, b'minim ve'ugad, hallelujah, 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 b'tzil tzilei shama, hallelujah, hallelujah, b'tzil tzilei trua, hallelujah, 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 kol hashama tehalel ya, hallelujah, kol hashama tehalel ya, hallelujah. Page 104. At the top. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shivcha Adonai Eloheinu. You stir the sleeping, give voice to the speechless, free the fettered, support the fallen, and raise those bowed down. You alone do we acknowledge. Bottom of 104, the last paragraph. Let's read together in the English. From Egypt you redeemed us, from the house of bondage you delivered us. In famine you nourished us, in prosperity you sustained us. You rescued us from the sword, protected us from pestilence, and saved us from severe and lingering disease. To this day your compassion has sustained us. Your kindness has not forsaken us. Never abandon us, Adonai, our God. Rachamecha, your compassion has sustained us. That would be a good word for the day. I hadn't picked a word for the day, but I know Michael likes the Hebrew word for the day. So rachamim is compassion. What?
We sing that so often, welcome, but I didn't know that my compassion.
Yeah, it actually comes from, it's related to a body part. Rechem, womb. Rechem is womb. Rachamim is like, so it's the being nurtured, the being held, the being sustained, everything. All those images to Rachamim. God who is filled with compassion. That's one of the prayers we say at a funeral. But it's also about life and death. Okay, so Rachamim, that's our word for the day. Yes?
Also, this is where we admit that it's a force beyond ourselves that helps us to internalize compassion. And it says the emphasis is on you have sustained us, you have been. It is very important to know that we alone can't do it ourselves, but we're supposed to each carry a little bit of divinity.
Absolutely.
In that image. And we have been given the organs to evolve the brain that we have and to teach ourselves how to cooperate and think through problems and, save ourselves or, work together. And so it's a way to remind us, too, that only through compassion can we learn to work together and
Beautiful.
find real peace. And I always struggle with these kinds of things. What is it from the external part of God? It's certainly not the external world, which we have to repair. it's a
I
story.
really like what you just said. I think that is the message. Beautiful.
Maybe a part of it. Not everybody gets.
Great. Okay, thank you. Let's continue in the middle of 105. Second, right in the middle. Shochenan maharam v'kadosh shemo b'fi yesharim tithalal u'divrei tzadikim titbarach u'bilshon chasidim titromam u'bekerev kedoshim Kadash Uvmakalot Ribevot Amecha Beit Yisrael Shekein Chovat Kol HaYitzurim Befanecha Adonai Eloheinu V'lei Avotenu V'hodot V'halel V'shabeach V'fa'el V'romein V'hadel V'barech Laleu Kales Al Kol Divrei Shirot V'tishbechot David Ben Yishai Avdecha Meshichecha Yishtabach Shimcha La'ad Malkeinu Seventh line of the box. Berachot behodaot be'atar ha'olam Baruch atah Adonai El melech gadol batishbachot El ahodaot adon niflaot Habocher b'shirei zimra Melech elchei Page 108, giving thanks for the heavenly lights day and night. There's also transliteration on the bottom of the page. El Adon al kol ha'ma'asim baruch u'mevorach b'fi kol neshama v'lo v'tuvo malei olam da'at u'tfuna sol b'bimoto Hamikael chayot hakodesh v'nedar b'chavod al ha'merkava zechut u'mishor lifnei chiso chesed v'rachamim lifnei chvodo tovim me'arot shebara Eloheinu yitzaram b'da'at b'bina u'vaskel koach u'pura natan bahem Li'od moshlim b'kerem te'el V'le'im zivum fikim nogana Ezivam b'chol ha'olam Semechim b'tzeitam v'sasim b'boam Osim be'ema ritzon konam Pe'er v'chavor notnim lishmot Tzala berina V'zecher malchuto Kara l'shemesh Ha'yizrach ora'a V'hikin surat halvana Shebach notim lo Kol tzeba marom Tiferet u'gedula Serafim be'ofayim b'chayot hakodesh Yalai la 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 Yalai la 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 Yalai la 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 Yalai la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 El Asher Shabbat Mikol HaMa'asim. Page 109, the first paragraph to together in English. To God, who completed the work of creation on the seventh day and ascended God's glorious throne, God robed the day of rest in beauty, calling Shabbat a delight. God ceased all God's labors on Shabbat, that is its distinction. The seventh day itself, hymns, praise to God. A song for Shabbat, it's good to acclaim Adonai. Tibarach Mosheinu Hashevach Masei Yadecha Vel Me'orei Or Shasita Yifaru Chasela. Let's go back to 108 for just a second. The fourth line, page 108. The last half of the line where our word for the day showed up. Chesed v'rachamim lifnei kavodo, which chesed is kindness, and rachamim is compassion and caring and nurturance. Lifnei kavodo, are foremost and right by God's glory. That's part of what God is about. Chesed and rachamim. It's a very nice image. I don't know why they translated it the way they translated it, but mercy and love, that's how they did it. That line. God is surrounded by mercy and love. Not bad. Not bad. But that extends to us. It's not just up there. It's around here. Page 110. Tibarach Tzureinu Malkeinu V'Gohalenu Borei Kedoshim. 3.5 lines down at the box. Kulam Ahubim, Kulam Berurim, Kulam Giborim, V'Kulam Osim Be'ema Ubira Ritzon Konam. וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובטהרה, בשירה וזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומעריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלך הגדול הגיבור והנורא קדוש הוא. וכולם מקבלים עליהם עול מלכות שמיים זה מזה ונותנים רשות זה לזה, והקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח בשפה ברורה ונימה קדושה, כולם כחרונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלך כל הארץ כבודו. רופנים וחיות הקודש ורעש גדול מן הסמלו מצרפים לעומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני נמקומו. We continue on the bottom of 110. לאל ברוך נעימות ייתנו למלך אל חי וקיים זמירות יאמרו ותשבחות ישמיעו כי הוא לבדו פועל גבורות עושה חדשות בעל מלחמות זורע צדקות מצמיח ישועות בורא רפואות נורא תהילות אדוני נפלאות המחדש בטובו בכל יום תמיד מעשה בראשית כאמור לעושה אורים גדולים כי לעולם חסדו אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. Let's continue on page 111, and let's sing it through, in part because our word for the day is there. If you look on the 5th line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Avinu Ha'av Ha'rachaman Hamerachem Rachem Aleinu. The word for the day is Rachamim, and we have it in 3 forms right next to each other. Harachaman, Hamerachem, and Rachem. So we know when it's, 3 times in a row, it's pretty important. It's the compassionate one, have compassion on us, have caring and love for us. Okay? So that's what we ask from God, and that's what we ask from one another towards one another. Page 111. Abba, Rabba, Haftanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chem L'Havdalah B'Teira, Chamata Aleinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Ba'avur Avoteinu, Shepatchu Becha, Avinu Malkeinu, V'telamden chukei chayim, Kein techanenu tlamdenu, Avinu ha'av harachaman, Hamerachem rachem aleinu, V'teinu lehavim, Haskell Ishmael Ilmodu Lelameh Lishmor V'lasot Ulkayim Ekol Divrei Talmud Toratecha V'Ahava. Middle of 111. V'ha'erinenu B'Toratecha V'dahabet V'heinu V'mitzvotecha V'yachel Levabeinu V'yahava U'yirah Et Shemecha V'lo Nevosh V'olam Ba'ed V'lo Hagadol Hanora Batachnu Nagdilah Bishivtecha Adereitecha Ulechtecha Baderech Ubeshachbecha Uvkumecha Ukshartam Le'od Alatecha Behayu Totavot Bein Einecha Uchdatam Al Mezuzot Beitecha Page 113, the last 4 lines. And Meshatahu Adonai Eloheinu Velohei Avotenu Malkeinu Melech Avotenu Koel Avotenu Yotzreinu Yeshuatenu, Potenu Matzileinu, Me'olam Shemecha, Ein Elohim Zulotecha, Ezra Tavotenu, Atahu Me'olam. Let's continue with the box at the middle of page 114, and then we'll go right into the Amidah 115b, first 2 pages together, and then a little more, and then we'll continue sideways. Page 114, in the middle of the page at the box. Tehilol El Hayom, Baruch Hu U'Mevorach, Moshe U'Bnei Yisrael, Lecha Anu Shira, B'Simcha Rabav Yamru Kulam, Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha Nedar BaKodesh, Nohara Tehilot, Osei Fe'eleh, Shira Chadasha Shikhu Gilim Mishimcha Svatayam, Yachad Kulam Hodu B'him Lichu Ve'amru, Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed, Sur Yisrael, Kuma Be'ezrat Yisrael, Uvtechinu Melech, Yehuda B'Yisrael, Go Aleinu, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Kol Yisrael. 115. Baruch Atah Eloheinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov,
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzivot, Le'olam haaretz kivvodo.
Az v'kol hashgadol, Adir v'chazan hashimcho, Yinasim l'matzafim, Le'umatam baruch yomeru.
Baruch Kavod Adonai Mikamo.
Komchem Malkeinu Tofia V'tzimloch Aleinu Ki mechakim Anachnu Lach Matai Timloch V'tzion V'karov B'yameinu L'olam Tishkol
Tikadash
V'tov Yerushalayim Yirka
V'dor Bador U'lenetzach Natzachim
V'eineinu Tirena
Malchutecha B'Toratecha Yismach Moshe b'manav Yismach Moshe b'manav Yismach Moshe b'manav b'manav Elko
V'shameru b'nei Yisrael Shabbat v'asot et Shabbat v'otam berit olam b'miyunei b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam ki shekam imasa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat 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 Let's do ourselves. Song we haven't sung in years. At least I haven't sung it in a long time. But I think we can catch up the tune. It's on page 120. It's the top of the page. And part of the reason I want to sing it is because it's a nice song, but it also has our word for the day in it. The word for the day is Rachamim, 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 compassion, compassion, caring, loving kindness. Okay? So there it is in the first line, Chen v'chesed berachamim, the second to last word, right? And then in the fourth line, almost in the middle, give us tzedakah, justice, blessing, berachamim, compassion, and life, and shalom. Shalom's there too, it's a good word. Just not the word for the day. Okay, so it goes like this. And Sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol Yisrael, amen. That's the chorus. So that's the chorus. So Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. If we get that much of it, if we don't know it, that's perfect. The rest is all works too. Here we go. So the chorus, and we keep going. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol Yisrael amecha barcheinu avinu kulanu ke'echad v'or panecha ki v'or panecha natata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, to the beginning. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol Yisrael amen. Where we left off. Torah Chaim ve'ahava chesed u'tzedaka u'veracha u'vracha v'rachamim ve'chaim ve'shalom. Chorus. Sim Shalom Tova u'vracha Chen v'chesed v'rachamim ve'rachamim Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael. Fourth line at the end. V'tov be'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol Yisrael amen. Nice. Page 138. Yikara v'ikara shemei Rabban Yalmad yivrach yotev yadlich malchutei v'chayechol v'yomechon v'chayechol beit Yisrael b'chol b'zman kariv v'yimeru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabban mevorach v'olam olam me'amaya yitbarach yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yitbar v'yiroma minaseh v'tadar v'yitala v'yitala shmei l'kudasham Brechu ve'ela min kol v'chata v'shirata tush v'chata v'nechemata dami randal ma v'yimeru Amen. Tikaval sotan v'altan v'chol Yisrael karom avohon v'shamaya v'yimeru Amen. Yehi shma'alam min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'chol Yisrael v'yimeru Amen. Oh, sef shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru Amen. Oh, sef shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yibru Amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Let's continue on page 139. As we stand for the service for taking the Torah out, see if you
Ein kamocha be'ohem Adonai, v'yein kamasecha malchut Yerushalayim, Tivnei Omot, Yerushalayim, Ki B'kol V'Mavatavu, Melech Elrom V'Nisa, Adon Olamim. Vayehi ben Surah V'yomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, V'yafutzu Ohevecha, V'yanusu Misanecha, Miponecha, Ki Mitzion Tetzei Torah, Ki Mitzion Tetzei Torah, Udevar Adonai, Yerushalayim, Baruch Shemata Torah, Torah, Baruch Shemata Torah, Torah, V'yamo Yisrael, Yidgushas Tov.
Page 146th line.
Teveyan Arakes, V'lishme Kadisha, Kadisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tzushka, Veyan Arakes, Veyan Arakes, V'lishme Kadisha, Kadisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tzushka, Yeherav Bakadama, V'titei libi b'yorata, V'tashlim Mishalim delibi, Deliva dekoamach Yisrael, V'talu chayim V'lishma. Amen.
Page 141.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Kavlu Adonai iti, Umarabama Shemo Yaktah. Adonai HaGedula, VeHaGevura, VeHaTiferet, VeHaNetzach,
V'hamod Yikol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz, Yikol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Adonai
Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'yisakahu, Ve'yisakahu, Ve'adon Korah,
And it's all about, it starts about talking about lighting the light in the menorah, in the tabernacle, and then it goes on to talk about all the things that the Levites are supposed to do, and how they're invested in doing their service. There's one thing in here that I thought was kind of a role reversal. See if you can figure it out. That'll be a quiz at the end of the Torah. It's on page 816. That was the purpose.
Talmud, Kohen, Shana Bat Yitzchak, Videla.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMarach.
Baruch Adonai HaMarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'omim V'natan Lanu Et Torto. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe Lemor, Daber el Aharon ve'amarta elav ve'ha'alotcha et hanerot el mul penei hamenorah ya'iru shiv'at hanerot vaya'as kein Aharon el mul penei hamenorah ha'ela neroteha Ka'asher tzivah Adonai et Moshe v'zeh ma'aseh hamenorah miksha zahav ad yerecha ve'ad pircha miksha hi kamareh asher hera Adonai et Moshe Kein asa et hamenorah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Talmud Levi, Nixabat, Menachem Vavakia.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe Lemor, Kach et halavim mitoch bnei Yisrael, v'tiharta otam, v'chota selahem l'taharam, haze alehem me'echatat, v'he'evirutar al kol besaram, v'chibsu bigdeihem, v'hitaharu.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
We're on page 817, line 8.
Talmud Shlishi, Rachel Bat Avraham Basara.
בנו מכל העמים, ונותן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה, אדוני, נותן התורה.
Amen. Bilachu par ben bakar, uminchato soletulav hashamen, ufar sheni ben bakar, tikach lechata'at, v'hikravta et halavim lifnei ohel moed, v'hikalta et kol adat b'nei Yisrael, v'hikravta et halavim lifnei Adonai b'samchu b'nei Yisrael et yedeihem alavim.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, natan lanu et Torah emet, Chayei olam b'Eloheinu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. And we have a little special Mishavera today for our birthday young lady.
Don't you love it?
Mishaverach Avotenu, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Ve'leah, V'yivarech et Rachel, Bat Avram Avinu V'Sara Imeinu, Shel Alta Hayom Lichvod HaMakom, V'lichvod HaTorah, V'lichvod HaShabbat, Lehodot al kol hachasadim asher gamal lach Elohim, miyom hivalta ad hayom hazeh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishmor ota ve'kol mishpachta v'shlach bracha v'atzlacha v'chol maseh yadeh im kol Yisrael acheha v'nomar Amen. Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov. Today, and I was just thinking, you have a lot of rachamim. Rachel is often the first one here. Today she was in the parking lot before I even got there, and she has rachamim, at least for me, because she comes here and sings right at the beginning, which I love. And I also see, you're in the kitchen oftentimes with no fanfare, doing stuff, and just doing a lot with no fanfare, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate you. Thank you for letting us celebrate your birthday with you today.
Rachel, take my place.
Yamod Revi'i, Reuven Tesla, Ben,
We're on page 817, line 11.
you have a parent's name? We named you, so what were your parents' name? Yeah.
That's Sydney.
Sydney?
Dorothy.
The Darth.
Baruch got Baruch Adonai Baruch Baruch Adonai
Asher Bokabanu, Mikol Hamim, Benatan Lanu et Torah, Baruch Atah Adonai, Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Beheni Aharon et Halvim Tnufa Lifnei Adonai Me'ez B'nei Yisrael V'hayu La'avod et Avodat Adonai V'halvim Yismechu et Yidehem Al Rosh HaParim V'aseh et ha'echad chatat ואת האחד עולה לאדוני לכפר על הלוויים והמרת את הלוויים לפני אהרון ולפני בניו והנפת אותם תנופה לאדוני.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam, yom tov b'zchutenu. Baruch atah Adonai, notein haTorah.
I don't know if there's a special bracha for returning from China, but we're welcome. We're very happy to have Rick back with us after a couple months in China. So welcome back.
China, yeah.
Yes, your phone. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yamod Hamishi. Ruvain 2. Ruvain Leib Ben Mordechai.
We're on page 817, the bottom of line 14.
Ruvain Sheni.
I wanted to be Ruvain 1.
You have to go to China.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamorah.
Baruch
Baruch Adonai Hamorach Leolam Ba'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher Bakar Banu Mikol Ha'amim, V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen.
והבדלת את הלוויים מתוך בני ישראל והיו לי הלוויים ואחרי כן יבוא הלוויים לעבוד את אוהל מועד והתרת אותם והנפת אותם תנופה כי נתונים המה לי מתוך בני ישראל תחת פטרת כל רחם בכור כל מבני ישראל לקחתי אותם לי.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen.
Yasher koach.
We want to go to Shadera now.
Let's do that. Picture you.
Tamod, Shishi, Bela, Bat Golda the Hershel. I have the Bela, I just didn't have the rest.
Baruch
Adonai Hamorach Leolam Ba'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach
banu mikol ha'amim, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן כי לי כל בכור בבני ישראל, באדם ובבהמה, ביום הכותי כל בכור בארץ מצרים, הקדשתי אותם לי, ויקח את הלוויים תחת כל בכור בבני ישראל, ואתנה את הלוויים נתונים לאהרון ולבניו מתוך בני ישראל, לעבוד את עבודת בני ישראל באוהל מועד, ולכפר על בני ישראל, ולא יהיה בני ישראל נגף בגשת בני ישראל אל הקודש.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
And let's do a prayer for healing. מי שברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב שרה רבקה רחל ולאה, הוא יברך וירפא את
Ozzy Welnick, Bobby Levin, Eileen Bernstein,
Sherman Barber, Mark Levine.
Shirley Henderson.
Robert Carlin, Deb Austin,
Sam Farron, Sarah Gill.
Phil Robbins.
Stephen
Fine.
ואת כל החולים בקהילה הקדושה זאת, הקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליהם להחזיקם ולרפאותם, וישלח להם מהרה רפואה שלמה מן השמיים, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף, בתוך שאר חולי ישראל שבתי מלזעוק, ורפואה קרובה לבוא, השתה בגלה בזמן קריב ונאמר Amen. May the word of bless our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless and heal all those who are ill within our congregational family. May they be blessed with a full and complete healing, a healing of spirit and a healing of body, together with all those who are ill among the Jewish people and among the world. May those who will not be healed on this earth be blessed with nights free from suffering and days filled with peace. May God grant strength and comfort to those who care for the sick. May God help us to find hope and courage as we face fear and loss. May all those who are ill be surrounded by the love of their friends, their loving companions, their families, and their community. And let us say,
Amen. Yamod Shi'i, Michael ben Noah Rachalea.
Page 818, line 20.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam HaKavod Rabbonu mikol ha'amim. V'nosan lanu et torato. Baruch Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vayas Moshe v'Aharon v'chol adat b'nei Yisrael la'avim kechol asher tziva Adonai et Moshe la'avim Kain asu lahem b'nei Yisrael, vayitchatu halvim, vayichamsu b'gdeihem, vayanef Aharon otam trufa lifnei Adonai, vayichaper aleihem Aharon letaharam, v'achareichem ba'u halvim, la'avod et avodatam be'ohel moed, lifnei Aharon v'lifnei banav kasher tziva Adonai et Moshe al halvim, kein asu lahem.
Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam, asher notan lanu Torah v'chayei alon notan b'sukeinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yisrael Yisrael Shemei Rabah.
Amen.
Yamad Yirach Yerusei, V'amich Malchusei, V'chayekon v'chameikon v'chayei l'kol Beit Yisrael, V'agolah v'zman kurir v'yu.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Ra Mevorach Yolam Omelamaya.
Yisbarach Yitzchak, Yisbarach Yisrael, V'nesasei, V'sadar, V'salem, V'salam, Shmei V'yishua B'reu. Elam Mikol, Ish Berelchon, V'shiraton, V'shkokoton, V'nekamoton, Yamaron, Elmar, Yibru.
Amen. So we go back to line 20. Page 818, we go back to line 20.
Yamod Maftir, Shalom ben Yitzchak v'Zakai.
Baruch hu Adonai Hamvarah. Baruch Adonai Hamvarah Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher barach banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayas Moshe v'Aaron v'chol adat b'nei Yisrael malbiim kechol asher tziva Adonai et Moshe malbiim, kein asu lahem b'nei Yisrael, vayitchatu halvim, vayichamsu b'gdeihem, Vayanef Aharon otam tnufa lifnei Adonai, vayichaper aleihem Aharon letaharam, v'achareichein ba'u halvim, va'avod et avodotam be'ohel moed, lifnei Aharon v'lifnei banav kasher tziva Adonai et Moshe al halvim, kein asu lahem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emes, v'chayei olam notah b'tokeinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Joe, can you lift the Torah? Go. Yamod Galila, Yosef ben Shmuel, Yamod Chagba, Yosef ben Shmuel, Tamod Galila, Rachel, Bat Abraham Basara.
Let's stand as the Torah is lifted and taught. Vezon
HaTorah Asher Sam Moshe B'nei Yisrael Afi Adonai V'Yam Moshe Torah 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 Hallelujah Torah
Let's continue with the Ashrei on page 151. We can be seated. Let's do the first 4.5 verses together, and then we continue on our own through it. Page 151 in the middle. Ashrei Yoshrei Beitecha Od Yalalu Chasela Ashrei Am Shekachalo Ashrei Am Shadonai Eloham Tehillah LeDavid Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech V'Macha Shimcha V'Yolam Va'ed V'Cho Yom Havarchecha V'Ala Shimcha V'Yolam Va'ed. To ourselves. Tehillat Adonai daber pi, bivarech kol basar, shem kodsho le'olam va'ed. Va'anachnu nivarech Yah, me'atav yad olam. Hallelujah. Let's stand once again as we open the ark and prepare to return the Torah to the ark. Hallelujah, et Shem Adonai, ki niskav shemo levado.
Odores v'shamayim, hayarem kerem yamo, tehillah lechol hashidam, libnei Yisrael am kirovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Mizmor leDavid,
Shemo, Vishtachavu l'Adonai b'Kodesh.
Kol Adonai Elohim, El HaKavod Yirim, Adonai Elohim Rabim.
Kol Adonai b'Koah, Kol Adonai le'adar, Kol Adonai shomer ha'razim, v'yashomer Adonai et
Vayakidek Moesel, Lebanon v'Sirion, V'moed Le'edim. Kol Adonai, Kol Adonai, Yavir Libar, Yavir Adonai Midbar Kadesh. Kol Adonai Yechol Elai Halot, Vayechesof Yarot, Uvechalot, Kulo Omer Kavod. Adonai Lama page 154, 4 lines up from the bottom. Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati atasovu es chaim hi lemachazim v'tom cheha meushar deracheh Okay, let's take a, you see it if you like, you see it if you want, that's great. Let's take a quick look at the Torah portion, and then I actually want to move to something else. But if we look on page, it started on 816, and all of this is about getting the Levites purified and prepared to be the people who lead all of the ritual in the Mishkan. And I asked if we saw anything in this thing that was a role reversal. That was not expected. Did anyone see it?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
The elevation of the Levites.
Yeah.
About doing the service.
Yeah.
Aaron and
Moses.
And that they now belong to God.
Okay.
And I think it said that they're no longer the firstborn, like they did with the Jews. It's
Okay.
now all of the Levites.
Okay. So right. So that's one thing. Very nice. So it's a role change. That's
Right.
Maggie's talking about a role change. It used to be the firstborn used to be the one who were the serving of God, and now all of that is handed over to the Levites. They're the ones who will do all the ritual, and so that is definitely a change in role. It goes to the whole tribe of Levi. All right, so that's true. As a role change, but there was one that is a role reversal. Go ahead, try again. You're on a roll. That was good.
I was just thinking that in their role, they protected the Israelites from approaching the tent too closely.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, almost like a shield.
Okay, yeah, they were supposed to, their work was to help protect the whole people.
Or the role reversal was they got to retire at 50.
Yeah, that's something one of us would like to do is retire at 50. I'll give you a hint. The role reversal, now all that's fine. There's nothing, thank you for pointing out that. So clearly, the structure of the Jewish community is changing from the firstborn in the family to this whole tribe. So that is definitely a new role and a new change. There's one other little role reversal that's, I'd like to take a look at. If you look at page 817, verse 9. Would someone read verse 9, 10, and 11?
You shall bring the Levites forward before the tent of meeting. Assemble the whole Israelite community and bring the Levites forward before the Lord. Let the Israelites lay their hands upon the Levites, and let Aaron designate the Levites before the Lord as elevation, offering from the Israelites, that they may perform the service of the Lord.
Okay. So, just the thing that caught my eye. Usually, when you have a priestly blessing or some other blessing, It's the Kohen, or someone who puts their hands over the person to be blessed. And I was struck by here, it says, let the Israelites place their hands on the Levites. So there's a sense of that this is not only top down. Sure, God is designating this to happen and whatever. But the Israelites, the non-priestly folks, are also participating in this, and as if to say, we also designate you as our representatives. And I thought that that was worth pointing out, because authority comes not only from up on high, or responsibility, it also comes from the will of the people as well, from at least the participation, the active participation, and that the Israelites place their hands on the Levites, I thought was kind of cool. So that was a piece I want to share to you today, that I think there's a little bit of very interesting Torah in that. I'd like to switch to something very different from this right now, for another piece of Torah, but it comes from our lives and something maybe a little more familiar than the ancient sacrifices back in the day. But rarely do I read the newspaper and find tears coming to my eyes. And the other day, just a day or so ago, I did. And there were two articles that really touched me that I want to share with you. So one is about a guy I know. His name is Steve Ross. He's a Holocaust survivor, and they've just come out with a documentary movie about his life. He was in concentration camps for 5 years. And I've heard him speak. He used to bring him to speak to students at UMass, and I still remember some of the stories, which I will not recount here. But no one should have to go through even a portion of what he went through. He got out. He fought in the Korean War. He worked for years with underprivileged kids in Boston, in some of the toughest neighborhoods, trying to help kids in Boston. For years, that was his main work. And his son became president of the city council in Boston, and then ran for mayor. Lost, but ran for mayor. But he raised a son who was, a leader. And Steve Ross was probably the main mover behind. There's a Holocaust memorial in Boston. You may have seen it. It's several pillars. It's right in downtown. Steve Ross. Okay. So the reason I bring it up is because there was something, when he was liberated from the concentration camp, there was an American soldier who showed him some care and who gave him a handkerchief with the stars and stripes on it. Didn't know him from Adam. Gives this starving kid who went through the Holocaust 5 years, American soldier, gives him a handkerchief. I want to read you what his son said was the effect of that. My father was absolutely transformed by that small act. It helped him regain his faith in humanity. It shows that these things we do in life have profound consequences, that how we treat each other matters. Ross went on TV to try to find the person who gave him that handkerchief that was so important to him. When he would speak, especially to new Americans, which he did often, he would always have that handkerchief and he'd open it up at some point lovingly and show it to new Americans and talk about that's what America meant to him. Perhaps the soldier who did it very mindfully or just out of, just something spontaneously. But the importance of small acts that can really change someone's life. It just touched me so much to think about that. Eventually, even after the soldier, whose name was Steve Sattler, they figured out who he was. They eventually figured out the family, Sattler's family and the Ross family got together. And they are now tight. And this film is going to be shown in Boston. And the granddaughter of Sattler is coming from Alaska to go to the opening of the film? A handkerchief. A handkerchief.
So how we found the soldier?
How did
How
he
we
find it?
found the soldier?
It doesn't say all the details of how they found it. No, what it does say that the daughter or granddaughter of the soldier, I guess, must have heard about this and then must have. It was through somehow someone in her family, even after the soldier died, but someone in her family started to put it together, but doesn't have all the details. I wish I could tell you. I
Most
couldn't tell
likely
you.
Facebook or
Could be. Could be.
What's the name of the film?
The film is called Etched in Glass, The Legacy of Steve Ross. He's still alive. He's 90 years old. He's had a stroke recently, so I guess he doesn't speak so much anymore. But I remember his talk, and it was years ago. Years ago. One other story from the same page. You know, you read so much crap in the newspaper. It's so nice to read read a couple things.
This is Northampton newspaper?
Yeah. The other thing is, there was a guy driving a truck, big truck, on Interstate 89. I feel connected with this because I know where this happened. And he had a heart attack while driving. Truck veers off the road, crashes, and he would have been a goner. Except there was some guy who was a homeless individual who lived in a tent in the woods near where this accident took place. The guy saw what happened, or saw it right after. He went to the truck, hauled the guy out of the truck, immediately gave him CPR, and eventually the rescuers came. But the rescuers said if this guy hadn't done it, the guy would have had brain damage and his life would have been a goner. Instead, he saved the guy's life. He saved the guy's life, and the guy and his family shortly after found his tent in the woods, gave him food, gave him shelter and clothing. And here's what the guy who saved his life said. One of the things he said, which is interesting because it addressed my own stereotypes about people, let me put it that way. This guy was basically, he never graduated high school. He eventually got a GED, graduation certificate. He hitchhiked back and forth across the country. He didn't really have a career. He was living in the woods when things got tough. His words, when the accident happened, nobody knew who I was. You'd go by and sometimes people would lock their doors and say, oh my gosh, there's a homeless person, lock your door. Well, since then, people are like, oh my gosh, there's that homeless guy, roll down your window.
That's great.
And people have actually started, there's a thing called GoFundMe. Somebody, not him, somebody in Middlebury, a different town, not right near there, heard about what this guy did and started a GoFundMe page. They've raised $13,000 for him, and they're trying to help him find a place to live, not just in a tent. One more thing I got to tell you about this that touched their heart. This guy said that he is going to donate 10% of the money that was raised for him to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh,
That's nice.
oh, oh. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Should have been on the front page.
It should be on the front page. Exactly.
It'd be nice to see the pleasant.
And he said, his words, I never asked for this, it's only right to pass it forward.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So, in a time where all kinds of craziness is going on in the world, I wanted to bring this. And just maybe ask us to think about, what are those, well, it was not a little thing for him to take someone out of the truck, but for the guy to hand a little handkerchief to a kid. What are the little things in life that either have been done to us or that we have maybe done for someone else? And maybe that just to think about those things. And maybe someone has a little story. They don't have to be so dramatic. I mean, these are, but does any of this bring anything to your mind about either someone helping you in some way that maybe they didn't even know, but it meant a lot to you, or vice versa? I just want to give a moment to that.
Well, I was very touched by what you said in the story of the handkerchief, but I remember immediately when I went to college, I was the first kid to go to Cornell on scholarship. It wasn't quite full, so I was working in Pasco Mountains as a waiter. And I don't know how that was known to anybody, but when I joined the fraternity the second year, they had the president, the executive director, come to Cornell and to visit the fraternity. He took me aside and he said, "We have a special scholarship for you." Gave me $25 in cash. And I thought, wasn't that nice? They had that special scholarship. He must have, known that I was, there. But I realized years later that it was out of his pocket. I don't know. And again, it's just very touching. But I didn't think about that, since college until you told that story. It's very. I always remember this guy.
Sweet. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
The car accident sort of reminded me of when Cody slid off the ice.
Oh.
Okay, look more
Yeah,
about that.
people helped him, huh?
People got to that.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. People who didn't know it, just they just say,
Very sweet. I had a wonderful preschool teacher. It was not very cool to have curly hair in the 60s. And I got made fun of all the time, even as a tiny person. But this wonderful preschool teacher, I have these memories of painting on the easel. And she would very sweetly play with my hair. And it would be so touching to me. And looking back, she was like one of my first models of unconditional love. And it turns out it must have been about 20, 25 years ago, my mother ran into her somewhere, managed to trace her address. I never expected her to remember me, but I wrote her a letter, and she remembered me and wrote me back. It was wonderful.
An act of rachamim.
On both sides,
Yes,
actually.
yeah. Well, rachamim begets rachamim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want to share? No pressure, but something comes to mind?
Great.
I ran into my kindergarten teacher at the fair last night.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Was she a special person for you? Was kind to you? Yeah. Great. Wonderful. Thanks. All right. Oh, Rachel, do you? Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass the person, but last week when I left, I somehow left the AC on my car or the donut, or I couldn't figure out what it had been. And I had come in and we'd been all the time and we had a birthday party and more time. When I went to the car,
We all know that sound.
and I hit the pedal enough times. This is happening. And I had just been talking with David Schwartz. I looked back and I said, no, I am not an asthma. I know that I can call and see if the road service is still covering my vehicle. It's supposed to be for 7 years. It's low mileage. That's what I'm going to do. No, I'm still checking. I know it's safe out here in the day, so I know he's a little tired now these days. But I got out of my car and I asked him and said, would you mind waiting here for me while I find out what to do about, road service for this car, how long it's going to take to come? And I said, I think it's pretty safe here in the day. He said, no. He said, I will not let you stay here. And I said, what? Really? He said, no, I won't let you stay there alone. I know it's pretty safe for me today. And I said, I know, but what if they don't come until after dark? He said, exactly. So he was exhausted and tired, and he'd been through, the whole thing of driving the day before. And yet he sat with me, and I got things set into motion pretty quickly because they would come and they would charge me for it. I was still covered. But we ended up waiting between like half an hour went by. It was supposed to be, and then they texted me, no, it's going to be an hour. Walmart for about $25, and you just keep it in the trunk. And then you don't have to ask somebody, can I use your cars or jumper cables? And so the next day I went and got, this charger, and it was a little more, it was $30, but I didn't pay $70. I didn't think I needed the luxury.
You never know who to ask if you have a problem.
Yeah, but, I'm curious to start it, see how long it takes, and he didn't use one.
So those were 2 acts of
And
Rachamim.
he was so kind. Well, the guy who finally told him to do this, and he used his, and but David, David also, a little under the weather, not feeling that good, and saying, no, I'm not going to use this drug for now.
Thank you. All right, let's maybe, is it a quickie? Because I want to.
Yeah, I can do one real quick. I several years ago, just real quick, I had gone through some really tough times, and I was really feeling really alone. And so a really nice friend of mine, helped me out. And I really feel like it was, like at that time, I felt like it was like one soul in this world that actually was caring enough to give me a hand. And it was really, quite special for me because it helped me that one day when I really needed it. And then she had to go back to her family, and I was left alone again. And so I was feeling like really lonely. It was really bad. So, and it was like at night, and I called Saul. And literally he talked to me for like an hour on the phone. We prayed. So that's my story.
I remember that conversation.
I will always.
Page 182. Thank Elohim, led by Brianna. And Achenu Echesulato Kakatu B'Torato Yadata Hayom B'Hashemota Elelavecha Ki Adonai Hu Elohim B'Shamayim B'Ma'al V'Al Haaretz Mitachat Einot Kakatu b'Toratecha Adonai Imloch le'olam va'ed V'ne'emar V'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yiyeh Adonai echad U'shemo Page 184, Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal, Yitgadash, Shemei Rabbah, Alma, Dibra, Pirutei, Yamlich Malchutei, B'chayechon, B'yamechon, B'chayei, B'chol Beit Yisrael, B'agala, B'zman Karib, B'bru.
Amen.
Yehei Shmei Rabbah, B'barach, B'yalam, B'amei, Yitbarach, V'ishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitroma, V'yinaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei Gurusha, Ve'ela, V'kol Birchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, V'amiran V'yama, V'imru.
Amen.
Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu V'Alko Yisrael, V'imru.
Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'mamav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'Alko Yisrael, V'imru.
Amen.
Joan, you'll be elected president. With announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's wonderful to see you. Happy birthday to Rachel. We're so pleased that you decided to share that with us today. And a couple of things. Thursday night at the Basketball Hall of Fame, one of our esteemed members was honored by the NCCJ, which used to be National Council of Christians and Jews, but now is National Council of Communities and Justice. They really expanded what they do. If you want to know more about it, you can look it up. But she was one of several people who were given the Human Understanding, I believe it is, award. And we're very proud of her. Michael and I were there because we're past honorees. What?
Who's the person?
Oh, Ellen Fryman, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And it was just a wonderful when they went over all of the things that she's involved in and all. We have some other members who are past honorees. Joan Kagan has received this award. Michael and I have received it, but it was special. So I wanted to mention that. And then, but there'll be something, I believe, in the bulletin a little bit about it. On to future things. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at CBI, Congregation B'nai Israel in Northampton, they're having a kind of an all-afternoon event on ecology and plants, and there's a poster here at the office, and there's one down as you enter the social hall from the kitchen. So you can take a look at that poster and see if you're interested in attending. On Wednesday night is the Israel Bonds Dinner at Chez Joseph. If you still have not made your reservation and you would like to go, let me know, or let me know. And they're still letting people in. They're not sold out yet.
most importantly, our honorees are Ken and Cindy View, who have given so much to this congregation. It's just going to be a pleasure to introduce them. A week from today on Shabbat, we are giving equal time to the men. We did a Shabbat for Mother's Day. Now we're doing a Shabbat for Father's Day. So if you can even help in the kitchen if you are a father or a man. But you don't need to be a father. You just need to be a man. So, but come next week and see what Cindy has literally cooked up for us to enjoy Father's Day. I think that's as much as we need for now. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, John. Page 187, Adon Olam. 187. Adon Olam, Asher Hashem Allah, B'terem kol, Yisir Yirah, V'ein Asa, V'chefza kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, V'yacharei Kitlo Kitlo Nakol, V'nado Yimlo Kitlo Nora, V'hu Haya, V'hu Hover, V'hu Yiyeh B'tifara, V'hu Yiyeh B'tifara, V'yahu Echad V'en Sheni, L'Am Shilo, L'Hafira, V'li Reshit, V'li Tachlit, V'lo Ha'oz, V'ham Yisrael, V'lo Ha'oz, V'ham Yisrael, V'hu Eli, V'chai Go'ali, V'sur Eli, V'ein Sarah, V'hu Nisi, Umanosi, Menat Kosi, V'yom Ekra, Menat Kosi, V'yom Ekra, V'yado, Afki Avkiruhi, V'yeh Tishan, V'yayira, V'imruhi, Geviyati, Adonai li, V'lo ira, Adonai li, V'lo ira. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, good to see you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Thank you. There's some hush that goes on.
I know.
That's early up. When you start doing your nobody talks. Everyone listens. It's low. So sweet.
I like both.
She's been singing forever.
Oh, I absolutely. So sweet. Thank you. That's so sweet. And I love your sharing. Push to share. That was so moving. Yeah. And maybe this rock star answering the question. I'm no kidding. Rock star. I know. It's like, I didn't know that. She's like, tutor me.
He's on the way working on it.
The two of you, it's amazing either what I wasn't telling you, what I forgot. I'm gonna. Yes, from exactly. Exactly. She comes home and tells me.
I got you a note.
Isn't it
I'm
great?
ready for the next class.
Before I go upstairs, I'll be back.
Ken,
I'll meet you downstairs. Ken?
Oh, tell them. I'm going to ladies' room.
It's not. You see, we left this to be on for a week.
So,
What?